Shalom, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Church of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the sincere and hopeful elect out there. There's your brother Quadash Poyah. And as you see, you've been having more and more articles appearing about UFOs. And they also changed the name to aerial, it says here, unidentified aerial phenomenon, right? Now, the UFOs unidentified it's not unidentified, because according to the scriptures, those are the chariots of the Most High. Just going back into history real quick, and I'm gonna bring the scripture out. There's a beautiful one in 2 Kings. But going back into history, when our people, the so-called Negroes, right, were in hardcore slavery, and they were singing the song "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Coming to Carry Me Home," and they were speaking about the River Jordan, right, which is Israel, Jerusalem, and even then they know that they was in their captivity, America, aka Babylon, which is not our homeland. And the only way they were able to be carried home was by the chariots. And that's how, like the scriptures say, the Lord is going to bring us back into our own land. Right? So when Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which is his real name in Hebrew, when he comes back with the holy angels, which is Isaiah, let me get that rather than quoting it. Now this is Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So Yahweh Shai is coming back with the holy angels to bring vengeance. But on the other side of the coin to that is also salvation unto his elect, right? You know, the 144,000, starting off with the men. You got women, children, believers, helpers, zealots, whoever the Lord sees fit, right? So he's coming to bring vengeance and also deliverance to those that fear him and does his will, you know? So, matter of fact, with that being stated, this is the book of Jeremiah, and then I'm going to get the other one in 2 Kings. Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, which is all the 12 tribes, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, which are the biblical Israelites. But the elect out of that was scattered, you see? So it says, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. Now, we don't possess no land here right now, this, day and age. You see? Now, let me get another precept real quick. Now, you have the Pentagon coming out more and more about these sightings that's appearing more and more. And these are also signs in the heaven that the Lord spoke about. You know, the signs in the moon, the sun, right? You see more prophecies, earthquakes in diverse places, famine, pestilence, more and more volcanic eruptions, So these are part of the signs that the Lord told us to watch for, And they can't hide it no more. But also you have one of the presidents speaking about, an outside threat, right? I forget his name. It was the President Ronald Reagan, pardon me. And he was speaking, and he was, I believe it was one of those summits where all the other presidents come around. Anyway, it was, to form, a new world order. Because you also had Esau that's, ruling the government, the gold, the money system, the lands, right? The elites, the banking families, right? Remember, the Lord still blessed them with the sword, going back to Cain, going back to Esau. So they do have some type of technology to fool people, to have things in the skies to make it look like it appears to be chariots, to deceive many, so they could bring, to have that new world order. But that's not going to establish. That's not gonna work on the elect, because we're not, what, like the scripture said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Anyway, let's get 2 Kings chapter 6 verse number 16. It says, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes, that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So the Lord opened up his mind to see, past this physical realm. He saw another dimension, if you will, right? He saw the angels. He saw their chariots that was round about. So he understood, wow, I don't gotta fear. There's so many more of them, right? It says the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness, according to the word of Elisha. So that's powerful. That's powerful. But because it just goes to show, right? Like there's the scripture also states that the angels, let me see, matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. There's the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. It says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. So the Lord is gonna deliver his men. And also going back to the time of Moses, right? You actually had chariots, guiding us where to go. You see? Because we come into a time where all hell is going to break loose, Jacob's trouble, and there may be chariots actually guiding us to where we need to go, for safety. However. But that had to happen in the ancient times. This is why the scriptures say, look up for your salvation. Let me see if I get that. St. Luke chapter 21 verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. And that could be twofold. Look up, keeping your head up, right? Trusting in the Lord, but also looking up. See, because people don't even look up no more. They always look down on their phones in this society. You see? And lift up your heads. Now that's little. For your redemption draweth nigh, and the Lord is going to redeem his people. That's his name, Yahushua. He is the deliverer. And the Father, who the world ignorantly call God, is Yahweh, meaning he is. Right? And there's so many scriptures on the chariots. I mean, you could read Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. But I'm going to get this real quick. In the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse number 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. So we standing in great boldness, right? Those that are preaching in the true name and the true gospel, the true doctrine, standing in the face of our enemies, the elites, just like our forefathers did before, to prophesy the downfall of this place, right? America, aka Babylon, aka Rome, Greece, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, because Egypt just means bondage. So the Lord is going to bring us out of this bondage to bring us back into our land. Exodus 2.0, if you want to, if you will. Right, so we standing in great boldness because what? Scriptures say, fear not him that could kill the flesh. We don't fear what man can do unto us. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is the one that's controlling. He's orchestrating everything. Right? He's playing both sides of the chessboard. So we stand in great boldness. Faith, man. Because we truly believe. See? And with these words is what's bringing down strongholds. Because now the chariots are popping up more and more. That's our real army. As soon as I said that, it was 11:11. That's our real Air Force, if you will. But things are manifesting itself more and more. Prophecies are speaking. The scripture says, "You shall speak and not lie." I believe that's Habakkuk. But anyway, it says, verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So there you go. That's pretty much self-explanatory. It sums it up itself. But, like the scriptures say, Isaiah 59:19, I believe, where it states, when the enemy shall come in like a flood with their armies to martial law, the Lord is going to lift up a standard against him. You see? Divine intervention, just like he did with our forefathers. With Daniel and the lion's den, when they started the lions, the Lord sent the angel. He shut the mouths of the lions. So even, so that's part of that's divine intervention right there. Elijah, when he got beamed up in the ship, which is the chariots, Eli, you see? Even with Tobit, the Lord, if you read about Tobit in the Apocrypha, speaks about there was an angel around him. Because you got guardian angels, man. You got angels to protect. You also have angels to destroy shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that scripture. Now, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 39, verse number 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. There you go. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. You see? Hey, just like Satan, man. Satan only could do what he's allowed to do. You could read that in Job, the 2nd chapter. Where he asked for permission. But demons. The Lord, he kills and maketh alive, man. You know what I mean? So, and that's righteous vengeance. That's indignation. Because this place is beyond wicked, man. Salakia. Lord willing, I close off with this. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, which is Yahushua when he comes back. The whole world is going to see him. See his appearance, his glory, right? And the angels. And they also which pierced him, right? Which shows those that pierced him back then are here now through reincarnation, because the spirit never dies. The flesh just goes to sleep. But when the spirit comes, every third or fourth generation, they come in a new body. But they still perform those same wickedness. You know what I mean? And these people, the Lord is so bad, man. He could put it in their remembrance. Oh, damn, we remember, Because this is modern day Rome, Greece, Egypt. Like I said, so it says, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, wow. So people are going to wail when they see his appearance. Because he's not coming back with cotton candy and lollipops and forgiving everybody. How they promoted on Hollywood. Right? To wail, to cry, to lament, lamentation, to groan, right? To roar, oh no, why? Oh, help me, what's that? People do that now on a low scale. See? The elect is not going to do that. Why? Because we understand, according to what it says in the scriptures, lamentation, weeping, wailing, crying, sobbing, moaning. Should I continue? Right? So, yeah, man. So with these more sightings, Lord willing, I hope this video is edifying so you know more or less. You know? So with that, we give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Kwadash. Till next time, Shalom.